Good morning guys, it's my last day in Almaty today, which is pretty sad because I really love it here, but gotta keep moving, sadly. The weather's a bit bad as well, which is weird because like it was bad weather the first day I was here, bad weather today. But I don't want to waste the day, like it's my last day, I've got to do something. I moved into a capsule hostel in the city centre yesterday. It's a very strict silence at all times type place, so that's why I'm starting the video here. So I've come to this enormous park. I think it's going to be really interesting. Hopefully it's not going to rain though. But yeah, let's have a walk around. Oh, look at those grey clouds though. Oh, please don't rain. If it rains, we'll just have to find an indoor activity instead. Still a lot of flowers out, which is nice. The leaves are turning though, which makes sense because yesterday was the autumn equinox. So everything's looking super pretty. I think there's some sort of rose garden over there. There's a circus tent up here.
И буквально через 2-3 минуты мы начнем. Сейчас мы начинаем экстремальное шоу от артиста алматинского цирка Андрея Канахина. И первое, что я хочу вас спросить, друзья, вы готовы? Давайте еще громче, вы готовы? Ну тогда мы начинаем под ваши бурные аплодисменты!
Well, that was unexpected. I didn't know that was going to happen. I can't watch the rest of the show, unfortunately, because I don't have a ticket, but it's probably just as well, because I'll get really sad, because obviously at home I do trapeze and I really miss it, and it's going to make me miss it, so yeah. That was cool to see though. Oh no, I think the damage has been done. I feel really sad. So I've come into the forest, so I'm going to try and find some squirrels to cheer me up. I love their little fluffy ears, it's so cute. Apparently there is a Japanese garden and a panoramic viewpoint. That's what I'm going to try and find. trees are so beautiful. They're so much more yellow than I thought they'd be for this time. So beautiful with the mountains. Well, I think the Japanese garden's up here. I'm sure we'll find it in a moment. Look at this handsome guy. Also, I found the viewpoints up on those stairs, so let's do it. I think there's normally a waterfall there, not working though. Just started raining, so I'm going to go back down. Well, the sun's come out again, but I think I'm going to head back into town and get some lunch. There's a dish that I really want to try. So I decided to head back to the bazaar that I went to on my first day here because I really wanted to try a specific dish and I knew that I'd definitely be able to get it there. This is the national dish of Kazakhstan, beshbarmak. It's basically very wide, flat noodles with a broth, meat and potatoes. Often you can get it with horse meat, but I got it with lamb. I also ordered compote, which is like a fruit drink, but I wasn't expecting to get a whole teapot full. Well, I decided to get on another bus and come to the museum, mainly because the building's really interesting, but since we're here we might as well go take a look at it as well. I think it's quite cheap, so yeah, that's good. Let's go find out. Oh, I think I've accidentally come to the back. I have to walk around the front. Let's see, it's a pretty cool building, right? The museum had all kinds of artefacts relating to the history of Kazakhstan, including from prehistoric times, i.e. dinosaur bones, to more recent history such as Kazakhstan's independence. As you can see, the building's interior is pretty impressive, and I believe it has 5 exhibition halls in total, so there's quite a lot to see. This part was my favourite. I got to see another beautiful yurt, the traditional Kazakh nomad home. This hall was labelled as the Ethnography Hall, and there were a lot of traditional Kazakh items on display such as crafts, musical instruments and national clothing. I really enjoyed this display of traditional clothing of specific ethnic groups in the former Soviet Union. Well, that was a very cool museum. It was 1500 tenge, so not that cheap, but not too bad. Anyway, as I'm leaving tomorrow, I've got quite a few things to prepare, so I'm going to head back now. I'm not going to be doing anything else exciting today, so I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning. So I'm leaving Almaty today, sadly. I've absolutely loved it here, but it's time to move on because weather's going to start getting cold. I'm going to leave in about an hour, so let's see where the day takes us. So what I didn't tell you is I'm not just leaving Almaty, I'm leaving Kazakhstan, and you'll find out where I'm going in just a minute.
Здравствуйте. Бишкек. Одна. Ага.
Got my ticket. Leaves in a little bit, maybe like 40 minutes. She said she's given me a window seat, so hopefully that's true.
Здравствуйте. У вас есть кофе?
2 в одном.
After about 4 hours, we reached the Kyrgyz border. Obviously I didn't film that, but I had no issues this time. I didn't get banned or fined or anything, which is always good. The rest of the journey was pretty uneventful, and after about 6 hours in total, I arrived in Bishkek.
Мы сейчас вот так идет улица. Херсова где-то вот так.
Нет, это там. Это вон там.
Сейчас вот 1 minute до Херсова поворачивает.
Нет, мы здесь. Моя гостиница там. Вон там.
Там?
Ага, там.
А что вот тут?
Может быть,
Вот Херсова там начинается
А.
улица.
гостиница там.
Сейчас вот идем туда, потом поднимемся сюда. Гостиница Сакура.
Ага.
Ну, вот так скажем. Так. Город Бишкек.
Well, I've arrived in Bishkek. It was a bit of a mission to get here, to be honest. When I arrived at the bus station, I realised that my eSIM wasn't working, so I had no internet. So I couldn't like order a taxi or anything. And so I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to just get a random taxi from the bus station. Couldn't find an ATM, so I had no local money again. So I thought, oh, I'll change some of my dollars. But when I went to like look for my emergency $20 that I keep in my purse, I realised it's been stolen because at some point on the bus I misplaced my purse and someone must have just stolen the $20, which is really annoying, but not the end of the world. Could have been a lot worse. At least they didn't steal my cards as well. So I find a random taxi. Obviously I speak a little bit of Russian, but it's pretty basic, to be honest, but I thought he knew where we were going. He drove me to this place and then he's like, all right, we're here. And I look at the map, no, we're not here. But I had no internet on my phone, so I couldn't like direct him or anything. And so we drove around for about an hour looking for this place, but yeah, got here in the end. It's been a bit of a mammoth day. Much prefer travelling on the train, to be honest. It is what it is. Anyway, really looking forward to checking this place out tomorrow. So I'll see you then.